Hey Bronx Park Worship Band, I'm just going to make you a video on doing your rehearsal in the youth room and how to make sure you have monitors for your vocals. So basically, I'll give you an example of how to do it using the wireless mic, but if you use any mics, it's the same principles. So I'm just going to show you the board. This is the youth room board. So basically the first thing you want to do, if you have someone doing sound here when there's vocalists going, the first thing you want to do is while they're singing, on the channel they're on, so in this case I'm on this wireless stick mic channel, you notice how I've pressed in the PFL button, so I'll do that again for you. So if you push in that button, this meter here will actually give you a meter of your input gain. So I'm going to start talking into the mic, and you notice how I have level that's going almost up to 0. So basically what you want that to look like is if whoever is singing, when they sing loudly, you see exactly like that, a little bit of yellow, but not into the reds. The way you set that is by changing on the channel you're on, so again, on the wireless stick mic channel, you go all the way up to the top of it until you get to that red knob, which is called gain. So that's the knob you would turn left or right to get more or less gain. So again, double check you're on the right channel. So if you're on, go up the strip, make sure you're on channel with the channel you want. And then if I turn this down significantly, I'll show you what happens to that meter. Sorry that was hard to see, but I did turn it down. So then when I go here, you notice how much less level there is. So if that were the case, you would have a very hard time hearing your monitors. So let's go back there again and turn that back up. And now, once again, my levels are pretty good. And if I get loud, it's probably a touch loud. So I will turn it down just a little bit. So now my levels are back to being really good. Hey, loud! Perfect. So that's where you want to see your gain levels. Then on the individual channels, you can change these yellow knobs, which are auxiliary 1, 2, 3, and 4. To show you what those are, if I go to this main section, now you don't need to ever change these knobs, but these tell you what auxiliaries are. So 1 is left wedge, which is on the left side of the stage. 2 is right wedge, which is on the right side of the stage. 3 is the keys, and 4 is the headphone amp to the drummer. So if on these ones you want to turn up whichever particular vocal you want up in a monitor, you go to the vocal that you want to turn up, and you go to these auxiliary knobs, and you turn them up or down. And again, right would be up, left would be down, until they're as loud as the person wants. If you do those two things, you should have no problems with your monitors. Thanks, guys.